Hello, you guys. Happy New Year Eve. All right, yay. So the countdown is on and popping, right? It is Saturday, New Year's Eve. 2023 is about to be in effect in some hours now, right? So I just wanted to jump on here and do this video to remind you all of what you already know, to stay motivated and dedicated to your dreams, right? So I know it's not just me. And if it is just me that's motivated and excited for the new year and what's to come, and you have a whole bunch of goals, then this isn't the right channel for you. I'm okay with, you unsubscribing, or if you just want to maybe get some motivation, stay and, watch a video. You can like it. I appreciate it. But definitely, if you're not motivated if you don't have a goal that you're interested in accomplishing, then why are you watching this channel? I don't understand. But anyway, so let me get into it. So I said that's my disclosure, so you know what this video is about. It is about motivation, dedication to your goals, accomplishing your dreams for the new you. And I hate to say it's just for 2023, because really I've been doing this all year, and a lot of stuff didn't work, and then some stuff worked, and I believe I found something that is actually going to work for me. You guys, I am now a travel agent. So if you have a trip, or you need to book a hotel or a resort, a cruise, a rental car, even concerts, I can get you those concert tickets, cruise packages, everything, flights, anything. I could book it for you. So holla at your girl. That's my new business venture that I'm excited about here. So yeah, but tomorrow I will be posting everything for that on all my social media sites, and I will start posting that on a regular. But I said all that to say I've been looking for something all year, even last year, because I started last year this time looking for a business or something I could start working for myself that would afford me the lifestyle that I want to live. So that's the first thing, right? You need to figure out what type of job or business or what service can you provide to other individuals, because we all have something that we're capable of teaching, or helping someone figure out about their self to get them to where they need to be to reach their goals. So, again, like I said, this channel, I'm not going to explain myself and why motivation is my thing and, reaching my goals is my thing. It just is what it is. So, I understand a lot of people who may know me that may be subscribed to this channel is probably like, oh, here she go again. Yeah, that's because that's what this channel is for now. So, just if you on here, you're watching the video, that's just what it is. But anyway, so let's get to the real stuff, right? So when it comes to motivation, meditation, reaching your goals and all, you first have to figure out what service you can provide for others. Like a lot of people can braid hair, they could do nails, they're good at like maybe teaching the type of, teaching anything, and that's why I pretty much am on my path of being a coach, because more than anything, I feel like I could definitely motivate you and spiritually lift you up. So that is my true passion. It has always been my thing. And growing up, a lot of folks call me naive. They was like, I was naive. Even my mom was like, you're real naive. But I guess I just see the hope, and I've always had a big imagination. And that caused me to never just give up on myself, but to keep on pushing, because I've been through a lot. I don't even want to get into that. Who cares? No one cares, because if you have goals to reach, you can't stay focused on the negative. You have to be focused on the positive and what you're wanting to do moving forward, right? So, okay, number 2. So first you need to figure out what it is what service you can provide to someone else. That's if you want to start a business. And I guess I should have made that clear, because some people just have personal goals with themselves, like spiritual goals. Like, growing up, I was forced, just like many others, was forced to believe in, religion, and take that and, hold it tight and dear to your heart, and nothing else is, can come before that. And now I feel like I'm just a spiritual being. Even as a young child, I always had a lot of different spiritual instances that happened to me. Like, a lot of spiritual stuff just happened to me that a Christian wouldn't be able to explain, or would even feel comfortable talking about. Because a lot of times, Christians don't like to talk about a lot of different things. And I'm not trying to beat up on no one. To each his own. I'm not a Christian. I am definitely a spiritual being, which means I go by what I feel, what feels good to me, what is good to me. And, I just feel like you do good, good come back to you. That's just me. And I know a lot of people can say that would make me an atheist because I don't believe. But, if that's the term you want to put on it, I don't have a term for it other than spirituality. You can call it what you want to call it. But, make sure you be accurate about the type of person I am, because then I have to correct you. But whatever, I wouldn't even waste my time. But yeah, so when it comes to reaching your goals, you need to know what goals you're going to implement out here in the world, right? And I hate doing the New Year's resolution, because we always start off real strong, right? The first 2 weeks, maybe even the 3rd week, you're strong, you're into it. By the end of the month, you done forgot all about your goal, what you were even here to do, what it was that you was all hyped up about the first of the year, or even New Year's Day. So, don't put that much pressure on yourself, worrying about, this is what I'm going to do for 2023. Just make it a life lesson and just say, yeah, this is my goals and this is just what I'm going to do. Because when you try to, classify it as, goals for 2023, you get all, caught up in the hype of it all. And then, like I said, 3 weeks later, crickets. Right. You ain't doing nothing that again. You ain't working out, child. You went strong for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and now where you at? You ain't working out again until the summertime, when it's already too late, because now it's time to show to somebody that you've been working on since the beginning of the year, right? No. So, anyway, to each his own. But don't even put that type of pressure on yourself. Definitely write your goals out. Figure out what goals that you are wanting to reach for yourself, and you can put a time frame on each goal, but it doesn't have to be, I'm doing that for this year. And it actually will help if you put a time frame on it, and it's something that you'll be able or you should be working on reaching within a month, within 2 months. That way you won't middle of the year be like, oh yeah, I said I was going to do this, but you didn't even put a time frame on it, so how is it really real? But anyway, so write your goals out, timestamp it. You have certain goals that you like with my business, right? So I plan to, make a certain amount of money, and then I'm going to put a certain date on it, right? Let's just say the summertime. By the summertime, I expect to be making this amount of money. By the end of summer, I plan on working for myself, So, that type of time frame you could put on it, versus just making it something that you have all year to do, because now you don't have, Now it's just all year. You could start working on it on December 31st. So don't do that. Definitely make sure it's something that you're serious about. Because if you're serious about changing, then you have to make the change. No one else is going to make that change for you, dude. They're not. They're not, dude. And I hate I called you a dude, even though you may be a girl, a gal. But no one else is going to make that happen for you but you. So yeah, have your goals. Put a timestamp on it. And every time I get on this live, seem like my nose is itching. I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, and then implement your goals. So which means you have to, other than that, you have to start a routine. So in order to implement your goals, you got to have a daily routine. You can't be out here doing whatever, whenever. That's just not going to work, right? So you got to have a specified time to do certain things within that day. So like get a planner. Planners help. And I'm real big on writing stuff down. Like I have to see it. I have to write it down and get it out my head. Because if I don't write it down, it'll just be in there with a whole bunch of stuff just, all wiggly in my head, and then I'll just feel overwhelmed. So I'm the type of person I like to write some things down, but I know everyone doesn't like that. But definitely get a planner. It'll get you organized. And then in that planner, write out your routine, your daily routine. Like I wake up early, so I have to be to work at a certain time. So usually I'm up 3 hours before I have to clock in, just because I have to get my mind right. Like I don't understand how I used to just wake up and get ready to go. Like it's just crazy to me. It has your mind like this, and it's like a rat race, It's like, how can you process your day and what you're needing to accomplish during that day when you're just up, when you just wake up and then you go? You need time to get your thoughts together. And definitely being older causes you to do a lot of things that you used to do when you were younger. So yeah, write your goals out, start a daily routine, and then just implement, work on getting those goals accomplished each and every day. I would say part of your routine should be waking up in the morning and meditating or spending some time alone with yourself, getting yourself together, getting your mind right, so you could deal with all the BS all day, because it's a lot of junk that I have to deal with, and I work from home. So like, I know y'all got some stuff for people that y'all have to deal with, that's just crazy. Or that's, it's just a lot. But yeah, so implement those things to make your life a whole lot easier and to get your goals accomplished. And so also with the meditation, let me speak on that, right? Because with the meditation, I definitely think it's a good idea and meditation is hard for a lot of people. It's kind of one of those things where you tried it and it's like, oh, my mind was just going everywhere and I just gave up. It's a practice. You have to practice it each and every day. It's like, it's no skill that you have that you can just wake up and do. I mean, some people are really gifted, but how many people are really just that gifted where they could just get up and do some stuff, right? So, I mean, I'm speaking to the ones who can't just get up, meditate, and clear their mind and, get the rest of their day started. So let me tell you what I used to do it's longer than that. So a long time ago, right? So what I used to do when I was starting to meditate, I would wake up at like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning because I had to be to work. I had to leave my house for work at like 7 or 7:30 or something like that. So I would wake up at maybe 5 o'clock. And then from 5 or 5:30 or 5:45, I would meditate. And it was a whole process for me because I was doing yoga, and so I would start off doing the yoga. I would wake up, then get my mat out, do my yoga, put on some soft music, relaxing music, do my yoga, because the yoga cleared my mind and it helped me relax. Because when you wake up, your body is relaxed. And when you meditate, you want to be in that relaxing state. That's how you actually, get to meditate and it be effective. So I would do my yoga, start stretching, and then when I got tired of that, which didn't last long, but it depended on, because I was real heavy into doing yoga. It was something I was really into that I got to get back into. But so after that would get my body so relaxed, I would be ready to meditate. And then because it was so early, I was tired anyway, right? So after I did the yoga, then I would meditate and I would sit there. And it was so much easier to clear my mind, because waking up that early, I didn't have a lot of stuff going on in my head. And then with all the stretching and the breathing from the yoga, doing the yoga, that caused my body to be like real calm, and bring peace. And then so first, to start out the meditation, I would say, speak some things into existence that I wanted. And then I would just listen to myself, or listen to a sound that was playing in the house, or, because by this time I would turn off the meditation music or the relaxing music. And then I would just listen to, maybe someone snoring in the house or something, because you just want peace. And calming your mind gives you clarity. And I know it's hard to do, because a lot of people, like, I understand it's a lot going on out here. You got boyfriends and girlfriends that you don't want to look weird to. But, what about you, though? And you have to think about that. You definitely have to find someone that understands who you are or who you want to be. Because a lot of times I found myself in relationships where I couldn't really be myself and meditate and do stuff like that, because it would seem weird to the other person. Well, the guy, So you definitely have to make sure you're with someone that you can really be yourself with, You don't want to be a people pleaser, being with someone just because you don't want to be alone. That's a whole different story. Anyway, so after, saying those things, speaking it out into existence, asking spirit for guidance to help bring it my way, then I would just, sit there and let my mind just be quiet. And then if I caught myself, thinking about a thought, then I would just, get right back into, not thinking that thought again, just clearing my mind. And I would do that as long as I could. And then I would take a nap, because after meditation and yoga, sometimes you could get tired. So then I would take a nap, because I already have my alarm set. Child, I am one. Speaking of alarms, real quick, okay, I have so many alarms set on my phone. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how people have 1 or 2 alarms. Like, I got alarms set before it's time for me to clock in, child, like, to wake up. I got about 4 or 5 of them just, to get up, just to make sure I get up, and just to make sure I stay on top of things, like every 30 minutes after I wake up, because I wake up so early. But anyway, so I would take a nap, and then after my nap, I would get ready for my day and get my day started. So that helped me to clear my mind and get my day started the right way, right? And then I could deal with the BS and everything. It helped with the stress. Back then, I was a single parent of younger children. Like, I'm a single parent now, but my children are all grown, pretty much. So, back then they were real young. They were in middle school. And then my oldest had just graduated high school. So she had her own place and all. But, when you have younger children that's younger than that, It's tough, but you have to, and you don't have to do it first thing in the morning. You don't have to wake up and meditate first thing in the morning. You find a time to do that, like right before you go to sleep, when you put the baby to sleep or the children to sleep. Quiet the house down. They should be taking a nap. They should be in the freaking bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Anyway, these people nowadays have they churn up at 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, child, I ain't play that mess. So I don't, to each his own, but I ain't play that. No, bedtime is 8:30. That's when you take your bath. You should have done 8 by then. You take your bath, and it's time to get in bed. I don't care if you're going to sleep or what. You'll fall asleep because it's dark. But yeah, you gotta get your house in order too. So if, besides getting your life in order, you need to get your whole house in order and start something new. Routine is the best way to change things up. It's a new year, it's a new you. Okay, Happy New Year! Yay! All right, I'm so excited for it. And you know what? This new year, it looks like I'm gonna be all alone. Aww. All alone. My children aren't here. I'm all alone. I'm gonna be here all by myself, toasting to myself. But you know what? I'm not even sad because stuff like that don't bother me. It doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all. It could sound sad to other people if you say it out loud. I know it sounds sad, but it is what it is. I'm okay with that because it's just a day, right? It's just a day. Next day will come and then I'll be along that day too. But it is what it is. I'm okay with it, and I'm real confident in who I am, and I'm comfortable being alone also. So, and I think meditation brought me to this point because I was a person, I didn't want to be alone. I wanted to have a guy, but I didn't want to have any guy. I just wanted to be with that same one guy, and I would hold on to that relationship. Even if, it wasn't a good relationship, that's what I did. But, ever since that relationship ended, I never did that again. And so, make this year, make every day a day that you work on improving yourself or doing things to make you happy. Like on my Instagram, I posted this video where this girl was saying that, we used to look for guys with money. No, she said the N word, with money, right? And she was like, shoot, now we with money, right? And I thought it was so funny, and I posted it, and no one liked it but one person. And I okay, to each his own, everybody ain't into that or whatever, but whatever. But how you used to, a lot of people like to depend on other people for their happiness. Like, oh, if they're not in a relationship, they're not happy at all. They're not having a good day. They don't want to talk to nobody or have to see anyone. I'm not that type of person, child. I order me something bomb to eat, okay? Sit at the house, find me something good to watch on TV, eat like a pig, and watch TV and go to sleep. You got to be comfortable in your skin. So make this year a great year, but not just the year, each and every day, because even after this year, always focus on the goals that you have to make yourself a better person. Everything that you want in a guy, put that down on that paper so that you will work on those goals to accomplish for your own self or girl, whichever way, you need to put that. But yeah, so yeah, meditate, be motivated in yourself and in your goals, right? Write your goals down because you got to see it on paper, right? Create a routine, stay dedicated to your dream, right? Because it's about to be 2023. Child, I have fun all by myself. I'm a trip. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video for you all. I hope you guys have an awesome 2023. Yeah. Have an awesome and safe night, you guys. Okay, remember, everyone's not out here partying and living the life and all. All right. Peace, you guys. Love you all.